everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently got a chance to see Lion, which is actually based on true events. And I'm not going to give too much of the story away because if I do, it'll ruin the entire film. And it's a very emotional movie, and it revealed to me a problem that's in the world that if I had the money, I would be doing something to help out as much as I could, but it's just such a high number involved with this particular issue, and I can't go into it without kind of spurring away the plot and unveiling it. So I'll just zip my lips about it, but I thought everybody that played in the film in and of itself, Kate Blanchett and the man who played her husband and Dev Patel, they did an absolutely unbelievable job. It was just such a moving film, and it just proved the ties of family, despite where people are actually from. And I give this one 5 stars, hands down, 2 thumbs, even though it is a rather long film, and there seem to be some kind of deliberate scenes within the movie that take a little bit of time, but it's there for character development and introducing yourselves, having the characters introduce themselves to the audience as the viewers, seeing what actually happened, and it's very heartrending at times. It actually reminds me quite a bit of Slumdog Millionaire and this starkness that's portrayed, and there's a lot of truth to that starkness that is unveiled, and it takes absolutely no qualms in letting us know this is what the real world is like in many third world places, and just what they go through and they're living, and I don't really hear them complain. And over here, I was just thinking, American people are, well, not all American people, but most American people, I should say most. Some American people are very spoiled when they can't get their phones to work and they think, oh, I just buy myself another phone. Somebody would actually love to even afford a phone in a place like that. It's the contrast is it's not even funny, but it just made me realize that I actually had quite a bit of a confirmation watching this film and knowing that everything will turn out all right in the end and all will be well. And it just really made me realize just how caring people are, and we should see more of this caring nature and realize that we're all human beings, and we should help each other more, I think, because no man is an island and man does not live by bread alone. Man also lives by love from his fellow man. So I thought I would also put that out there. And it was just a really insanely remarkable film, especially with the footage at the end. Stay near the end, because if you're not crying by then, I don't know what's wrong with you, but for one thing. But if you're not a puddle by that time, then you have something seriously screwed up with your heart. No offense, but it's just that moment in and of itself is probably the most compelling, powerful, uplifting, reassuring scenarios that has ever been portrayed in humanity. I think it gives me hope, and it gives me inspiration to become even better than I am, and I'm continually excelling to get to this point. Um, but it's truly a remarkable film, and it's magnificent, and especially with a lot of the cinematography that's done where it was filmed. And I'm not going to say where, because if I do, like I said, it'll spoil it, and I don't really want to do that. If you're a fan of these actors and actresses, then by all means, I was happy to see Dev in another dramatic role. This has to be one of my favorite films of his. I think, as far as movies that I've seen with him in it that I really love, Slumdog is definitely my favorite of favorites, even though it's a very difficult film to watch in some aspects, just because it's very drastic. And I've seen plenty of films that portray a lot of life in India as it really is, and I don't mind that. I think it's good that sometimes it's hard to watch, but that one is my first, and I would say Lion and the Man in New Infinity are head neck and neck, just because I think that they're both such emotionally meaningful films, and full of um, unconditional love, agape, that it just, I think anybody with a conscience, if you want to be uplifted, then yeah, and even if you are brought to tears like I was. I mean, this is a film that made me cry quite a bit. Not so much as Miracle in Cell 37, mind you. I think that film and Kabukoshi Kabugan are the movies that have caused me to think that my tear ducts could cry no more. Seriously. But still, just an absolutely outstanding movie. And if you haven't seen it by now, then you should. It's worth it. And I'm hoping that it'll get the awards that it deserves. And hopefully it was nominated. So we'll see. And I'm looking forward to seeing if my predictions are right about it. But until next time, that's basically all I have to say about Lion. So live long, prosper. Ciao, Toothy.